Okay, this is Matthew Aber again with Stellar Roofing. Again, Hague certified insurance appraiser for 15 years, starting with Katrina. Done well, hundreds and hundreds of inspections with adjusters and been in construction for 25 years. So a lot of times these are overlooked, and it's not necessarily a adjuster's fault. It's just things that are very easy to miss. So we'll start on, this is the main front to give you a vantage point. So there's not much, but it is spread out in a couple areas. So if you look right here closely, this is where the wind got up underneath here, blew that shingle up and creased it right in the middle, right there where I marked my chalk. So that's what I found on this front. On the back, everything on this side was pretty solid. Everything is down tight. If you go to try to lift it up or something like that, it's all nice and tight, except in certain areas. There's one here where like a little chip probably blew off. Same type of deal. It might have creased and then blew with it. That one I gotta say is questionable. I'm not sure I can't specifically say for sure that one. However, the rest of them are definitely 100% wind damage. So you have a tab that was blown off here. Okay, and that is one of the tabs from the architectural. Then you have damage here. You can see where the tab blew up and it ripped right there. You can look at the aging on it. If you had an engineer, forensic engineer look at it, they could tell that this happened at the time of the storm, that it's not new. Same thing right here. You can see the rip right there. It got up underneath the shingle. I had a rip right there. Same thing right here next to it. Seems to be concentrated in this area right here. Like if you look, it's kind of concentrated right up in a line, like shoo. It's like that, where the wind must have came. And you have right here, same thing. It's barely noticeable, but if you lift the shingle a little bit, you can see the crease right there. This one, same thing. You can see the crease right there. Right here, same thing. You can see the crease right there. And then this, some companies cover it, some don't. I mean, we have enough on this slope anyways, but it's called a zipper effect, where the wind does get up underneath. A nice gust will hit and it'll take up, and you get a zipper going like this, where all these shingles kind of come up at once. It's hard to get a shot of it while I'm doing this, but usually when you have 3 shingles in a zipper, at least they count that. So it was, the wind came up and lifted those up and they just sat back down, but they're still, mechanically broken. If you look right there, these are, the wind got underneath there and broke the bond between the bitumen strips. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 damaged shingles, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess that 10th one would be questionable. Doesn't really matter. And then that one right there, obviously that's a tab that blew off in the wind. That's very easy to see. I'll send photos as well. So you have the 1 crease there. You have 11 on the back here. Then if you walk up this, I don't believe there was any damage to this particular hip. However, this does tie in right here. So these 2 roofs tie into this hip. So that would be covered, this side would be covered, and then this hip. Then if you go over here, you have the front hip, that's the front of the house. You have this front hip where a tab was blown off right there. Then the obvious damage that I'm sure you guys already paid for right here where the tarp is. And then no apparent damage on the back. So the only place I did not find damage was on this back left hip towards the backyard. So it would be the back upper hip. So I'll send you this video and I'll also take pictures and send those as well. Thank you so much.